Good morning and win forever. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a wonderful Wednesday, and the Lord has blessed you to see this day, and I expect you to rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you so much again. One more time, I'm Timothy Profitable, and this is Blevo. I welcome you to this particular episode, and this episode will be related to the previous one. The last episode I did when I was talking about Prophet tb Joshua Daddy appears on the same altar with Mama Evelyn Joshua, and I got so many comments on this, but I don't want to mention all the comments because many of the comments are positive and very encouraging. But I have two of these questions I want to pointly. There are two comments that really, not really two, three, and there are more. Of course, comments in this particular episode were like over 100, but I want to talk about this particular two. Now I will read it and I will clip it there. While I clip it there, I will have something to talk about the same clip. I will do a screenshot on that clipping. I did a screenshot and I want to clip it here so you will see some of the comments you can read by yourself. And one of the comments talked about user. I think YouTube is now hiding the identities of comments. So in other words, some people can bring their names actually if they allow YouTube to bring the names, and others there is a hiding of the names, so you just get user this, user this. Now this user so far commenting, of course, is I don't know whether he is subscribed or not. He said, "Brother, you mean our father appear after passed on or before he passed on to glory?" Now this is the kind of question for so many people who have not watched the video. Watch the video first, then come up with the content. Ask the question from the content. It's always very good and is always respectful when you want to comment on a video. Comment on relevant content comments. Give a relevant content related comment. You don't just read the title and then come to comment. That means you are not part of the episode at the same time. So this one, brother, so I answered very promptly. Watch the entire video, just like that. Now the second one, why you people are using these clips of the man of God to gain money on YouTube? Definitely this man talking now in this particular content, you are not the person to ask this question. If you have been subscribing to this channel, or you've subscribed to this channel, you know, or if you've been following this channel, you know very well it's money we are looking for. It's not money we are looking for in this one, because if it's money we are looking for, we'll be looking for views, and looking for views will definitely mean that we have a lot of things that we really need to make people happy. The contents that we can make to make money are not the content that speak truth. People don't like truth, all right? People don't like truth. So when we talk about content that can have money, the real thing we are talking about is the views. And the views we are talking about in any content creation, we really want things that will make people happy and will make people look for the views and look for them. What we are doing in this content creation in Blevo entirely has nothing to make people happy. You see, we stress on the punch of the truth, and so far we deal with a lot of discipleship contents. And that's why we talk about Mama Evelyn as a disciple that God has endorsed through Prophet TB Joshua. Not just our mother, but also by privilege of lessons and bringing into the spiritual platform that she has provided herself available from Prophet TB Joshua. You see, it's availability. She availed herself to learn the mysteries of the prophetic. And in the end of the all those that think better, thought they were better, thought they were higher, thought they were greater, could not comprehend this one. It's only God who does this. So we are not here to make money on YouTube. If we have to make money, if I have to make money on YouTube, I know what to do. So it's not a money venturing thing that we put videos here. There are things we do that does not translate to money. This one, that we receive all kind of insults after doing an episode, it's not a money venturing aspect of everything. So let's have this thing put in place. Another user comes in and say, please, what are the living looking for the dead? Can God contradict his word? So I believe this man is asking a question that prophet is dead. Now, what is he doing here? Number one from this comment is because this man has not watched this video, one. Number two, this man does not know what is called life. A human being is made into three portions. That is, we have the spirit, soul, and the body. So we know, we've read the Bible, that we don't die. And specifically, prophets don't die, because we see their works as well. So when you are talking about a prophet's dead, that what is he doing among the living? So what is the living? One, that's the description we need you to understand. Now, what is the dead? What are you talking about when you talk about dead? Because Paul also comes in with another atmosphere and another aspect of the dead. He say, when we die, we gain. What does he talk about? He's talking about the death in the physical, the body, the flesh. This flesh, when it dies, the spirit now lives. I'm not talking about died and buried. I'm talking about the flesh dying. Then the living of the spirit becomes aspect of a big thing. So all of this, we know how to do with this. So these comments, some of them have very genuine reasons why they want to do what they want to do, or they ask what they want to know. But some of them are mockery. So when we answer your question, I don't just answer questions. Those who've been in this channel, you understand. We answer the motive behind the question. We don't answer your question. Just like you hear every time Jesus was walking into a certain place and then people will come to him and ask him a question, he did not answer that question. He answered the motive behind the question. You see, good teacher, what if now Abraham comes back? So what is Abraham? Another question comes in. Jesus, now, why are you healing on Saturday? You say, I know that's not the question you are asking. You are asking, why am I healing people? Because you cannot heal people. You see, the miracles and the signs and the wonders that we witness in the church today, that is exactly also the same reason why they keep talking about, Prophet TB Joshua is a cult. Squad is a cult then. This is a cult. It's not because they really want to understand the culty thing. It's because they don't understand how can a man accrue favor from the Lord immensely to this level. Whichever the way you put it, it's like some people still are jealous about what is going on with some other people that God has increased in this aspect. So we talk about it and we find out that the spirit of a man. Now, to close it all, the spirit of a man has life. And this is where the people know. When Elijah was ascending, Elijah only picked a clock of his clothing. That clock had life from this prophet spirit. That clock. Okay, another incident. I've given these incidences a long way, so many times. I've given these examples so many times. And this example that I give anytime, we have a very closed out, in and out examples. When Elisha died, he died completely. Elisha died. Elisha, the prophet, died, was buried. And then years after, very many years after, someone comes into the tomb and then they want to bury their own dead. So they put the corpse in the tomb they dug, not to know that the tomb had bones of the prophet. And they woke up, the guy woke up resurrected, and it was a drama. So I don't know how someone can explain this kind of type. So wherever you are, there are questions. If you ask, expect answers. We have all the answers actually. If you ask any question, we will answer you. In this channel level, we have literally like almost every answer you want, because some of you ask questions that already you have the answers. So you want to put us in a situation where it's like we can't answer you because we are trapped into another thinking, like that we are following a wrong thing. We know what we are following. We know who we are following. And we know what works, that works from God, and what works from Satan. We also know that. So keep your peace when you come to comment. I thank you for commenting, first of all. And after commenting, make sure you get the answers. God bless you. I'm Timothy Profitable, and this is Blevoy. We handle your spirituality, economic, and social matters. If you have not subscribed for this channel, please do so before you close this channel, because before you close this episode. See you next time.